in the Walt Disney Studios in Hollywood.
In 1938, the Walt Disney Studio had just released the first feature-length animation, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, to rave reviews and an Academy Award. But in 1941, the dark shadow of World War II had enveloped the United States.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this important bulletin from the United Press. Flash, Washington. The White House announces Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor.
After the attack on Pearl Harbor, the country prepared for war, and the economy took a pause. European markets were closed, and the US economy tightened. Movie ticket sales plummeted, leaving the studio in serious financial trouble. Facing bankruptcy, Walt Disney turned to an unlikely source for salvation: the United States government. Desperate to support the war effort, the government commissioned Disney to produce propaganda films, mainly cartoons, and training videos for US soldiers. Disney's animation became a powerful engine for wartime propaganda. From anti-Nazi cartoons like The Fuhrer's Face to instructional films for soldiers, Disney's iconic characters like Donald Duck became the face of patriotism and propaganda. During this time, Disney didn't just stick to traditional animation styles. The animators experimented with never-before-seen techniques, using new forms of visual storytelling to meet the needs of war propaganda. Films like Victory Through Air Power combined live action footage with complex animation sequences, helping to explain military strategies to both soldiers and civilians. Disney's team also developed more dynamic character movements, pushed the use of color, and refined animation for military instruction purposes. These advancements kept Disney at the cutting edge of the animation world, even during wartime. Disney's propaganda films weren't just for entertainment, they played a crucial role in shaping public opinion, training soldiers, and rallying support for the war. These films, filled with patriotic fervor, kept audiences engaged and reminded them of their role in the war effort. The United States government saw the value in Disney's ability to capture attention, and Disney saw the financial relief it brought. By the end of the war, Disney had not only survived but thrived. The experience had transformed the company, laying the groundwork for their post-war success. This period of propaganda filmmaking allowed Disney to stabilize financially and continue pushing boundaries in animation for decades to come. Walt Disney's ability to adapt during one of the most turbulent times in history not only saved his studio, but also cemented his legacy as a creative genius who could find opportunity even in the darkest times. You may be wondering, what was the first Walt Disney movie produced after the war ended? After the war, the Disney studio was ready to return to its original mission, creating magical animated features. The first movie produced post-war, Cinderella. The success of Cinderella marked Disney's grand return to commercial filmmaking. Its stunning visuals and heartfelt storytelling resonated deeply with audiences, pulling the studio fully out of its wartime struggles and setting the stage for the animated classics that have enchanted the world for decades to come. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would like to see similar videos in the very near future.